Hey guys, I'm E.D.N.A and welcome to this quick start guide for Mythic the Stonevault. The Stonevault is one of the new dungeons coming in the War Within and is part of the Season 1 dungeon pool. The first boss is E.D.N.A. Seismic Smash is a giant tank buster on the tank and you must use cooldowns for this. Healers, this will put a dot on the tank, but don't dispel it right away. When you dispel it, it will reduce the tank's damage taken by 25% for 5 seconds. So wait until the next smash is about to be cast and then dispel it to help reduce the big hit's damage. The rest of the fight revolves entirely around dealing with the volatile spikes. Move out of the swirls and don't touch the spike afterwards. If you do, they explode for extra damage. To deal with them, when you get an arrow on your head, move in front of or behind the spike. The refracting beam destroys it. Do not get hit by other people's beams. If 2 spikes are lined up together, then great. Only one person has to have their beam hit both. Rotate through your personal cooldowns to help your healers because this is an incredibly healing intensive fight. Now you really want to keep the spikes cleared with every set of beams, because if you don't, then E.D.N.A will do it for you. His last ability, Earth Shatter, will cast at 100 energy. This will deal a large amount of group-wide damage and destroy any spike that's still up, so spread out the damage by destroying the spikes with the beams before you get the Shatter. The second boss is Skarmorak. Crystalline Smash will deal damage to the tank and spawn adds that you need to kill. Don't stand in the swirls and kill the adds one at a time. When one dies, you get a debuff. Wait for it to fade before you finish off the next add. Moving on, move out of the swirls from Unstable Crash and don't touch the orbs that spawn yet. Lastly, when Reclaim is cast, make sure the last adds are dead. The boss will get the Crumbling Shell shield and start doing increasing AoE damage to the entire group as long as the shield is up. This is the point where you should pick up the orbs. It'll put a dot on you, but it will also increase your damage to the shield as well as your healing done by 50%. If any adds are still up when Reclaim finishes casting, the shield will increase in size. The next encounter is the Forge Speakers and you'll want to kill them at roughly the same time. When one dies, the other enrages. Interrupt Brock's Molten Metal so you're not slowed, and Dorlita's Igneous Hammer will deal damage to the tank. Dorlita will charge a large lava ball in a random direction. Don't stand in that direction so you don't get hit by the lava cannon. When Scrap Song is cast, Brock will jump away and throw a giant block at you, so move out of the middle. After the block is thrown, there will always be another Molten Metal cast, so be sure to assign a ranged DPS to interrupt the cast after every Scrap Song. When Exhaust Vents is cast, move away from the vents with Fire Beam so you only take a little bit of damage and don't stand in the puddles. Lastly, Dorlita will cast Blazing Crescendo to drag a giant block to the middle and cause a giant explosion. Move to the edge of the room where the ventilation wasn't active, there should be a safe spot there. After the explosion, big lava waves spawn that move in all 4 directions. As of current testing, the only safe spot is that one edge at the ventilation that wasn't active. The last boss is High Speaker Eirich and is a lot simpler. To start with, don't touch the center of the void portals because that will kill you if they pull you in. Unbridled Void will be a giant cone in the direction of a random player. Move out of it. When you get the debuff Void Corruption on you, move close to a void portal to get rid of it. The portal will then jump to a different location. And lastly, when Anthropic Reckoning is cast, move towards the edge of the room to drop your puddle. If there's already other puddles on the floor, then drop it next to an existing one. And that's all you need to know for the Stonevault bosses. If you liked this video, please like, subscribe, and share it with others. I would very much appreciate it as it helps with the YouTube algorithm. You can also follow me over on Twitter and Twitch at twitter.com/bbmezzy and twitch.tv/bbmezzy. For now, I'm Mezzy and I'll see you again next time.